And now, from approximately 1 mile underground in the basement studios at MyNBTV, we bring you the Chad and Bunny Show, starring Chad Owens and his identical twin brother Bunny Owens, along with Melody Stiles, Bill O'Reilly, Nutty T-Squirrel, and a cast of zany characters, including me, Dirk Durwood, your friendly radio announcer and DJ. So, without further ado, here they are, Chad and Bunny. Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Yeah. I'll be right there. Hey, folks. Howdy do. Chad Owens here. Chad and Bunny Show. Welcome to our next episode. Yeah, all right. I'll be there in a second. Jeez. Well, here's the deal, folks. Bunny is currently stuck. Okay, let me ask you something. Why would you have a doggy door, when you don't have a dog? Who knows? Well, we do here at the station. We don't have any dogs or cats. Well, actually, Wixie's a dog cat, but she's an alien. She's from outer space. Anyways, Bunny forgot the key to the door, so he thought it would be a good idea to stick his head through the doggy door and try to come in that way. Well, suffice to say, he is now stuck in the doggy door, and I got to try to extricate him. Has anybody seen the saw and the power drills? So while I'm working on trying to get Bunny out of the door, check out these segments and clips. All right, I'm coming. Just hold your panties. Jeez, you little baby. Good God, if you didn't get stuck in the door.
Nice to see you. Hey, I'm gonna like this place. This is really cool.
Hi, I'm Harrison Dave, and I'm a proud member of the Gray Owls. We're a group of old men who like Hooters. If you enjoy hot wings, cold beer, and good conversation, then you too should become a Gray Owl. Just check us out in the club directory of the villages and say hi and tell them Harrison Dave sent you. Hooty hoo! Hooty hoo! Oh, brain freeze. Oh, that was so orgasmic. Oh, hi folks, Chad Owens here for Ann's Berries. Yes, well, we talked about that oversupply stock of Ann's Berries. Well, they were apparently frozen solid. So what Ann has decided to do is, instead of letting them thaw out, she's making Slurpees out of them. Yes, now you can slurp Ann's juices right from the thingy. I don't know what this is, a cup, mug, whatever. Anyways, I love Ann's Berry Slurpees. Oh, they're so delicious. And oh God, so orgasmic. Oh, that brain freeze just goes right to my head. So, if you want a delicious frozen drink and are tired of drinking milkshakes and all that other junk, get yourself an Ann's Berries Slurpee. You'll love it.
Good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of Bunny Experiments. People have been wondering for hundreds of years, these refrigerator lights, You open the door, and they come on. You close the door, and they're off. So people have always wondered, is that light on when the refrigerator door is closed? Open, close. Is that light on? I don't know. This experiment, I'm calling my brother Chad in, and we're going to investigate. Chad, come in.
Yeah. What's going on, buddy?
It's a question about refrigerator lights and experiments and lights on and off. So I need you to help participate in this one.
Okay. I think most people realize the light does go off when you close it. But,
We don't know that. Here's what I need you to do.
Okay.
Climb in the refrigerator. I'm going to close the door, and you're going to tell me if the light's on or off.
Okay. I'm game.
That was easy enough. All right, Chad, you in there?
Yeah, I'm in there, buddy.
Okay, I'm going to close it.
Okay.
Light's on now, right?
Light is on, yes.
Close. Chad, is the light on or off?
The light is on.
What'd you say?
I said the light is off.
I said, is the light on or off?
It's off.
I can't hear. I can't hear you. Is
On.
the light
The
on
light
or
is
off?
on.
It's on.
Right.
It's on, right?
It's on right now, yes.
Okay, let me close the door.
Okay.
On or off?
It's off.
What?
Off.
What are you saying?
I said it's off. O-F-F.
This experiment makes no sense.
Daddy. Daddy, open the door. Daddy.
You left me out there for half an hour! You jerk!
Oh my god. I got you good this time.
Oh, you got yours coming too, buddy. Oh, man. Well, folks, as I said before, when the door closes, the light goes off. O-F-F.
Oh my god.
You.
You fell for it.
Oh, I gotta go warm up. Oh, jeez.
Go take a warm shower.
Hi, y'all. Bill Aruda here for a Really Factor Quickie. You know what makes me want to spit in the wind, then duck and let it hit someone behind me? It's people who litter in the woods. I mean, really? You know, there's trash receptacles all over the place. You could easily take your own trash and take it home with you. But no, they gotta leave their garbage on the ground and then, leave it there for animals to get sick on and die. I don't like that. It really irks the heck out of me. So please, folks, when you're in the woods, don't litter. Just take it home with you, okay? Thank you. Hey, Chad Owens again. Just letting you know, Bunny is still stuck in the door. I tried to saw his head off. Saw the hinges off, but it wouldn't work. So we got to go contact the fire department to see if they can get him out. So I'm sure you people out there who love watching commercials and segments are loving this episode because you're seeing less of us. So back to the shows and segments and skits. All right, well, I'll call the fire department, Bunny. Hold your head on. Hold your head on. I thought that was funny.
A man was arrested in attempt of stealing 24 donuts from a local grocery store. He apparently shoved them down his pants and was caught right before he had left the store. Now, how was he caught? Well, he left a trail of donut crumbs from the donut counter all the way to the front of the store, where there just so happened to be a police officer waiting for him.
Hello! Former Army Specialist Chad Owens here with My Army Adventures. Today, I thought I'd kick off this series with a rather interesting story that I guess sets the tone. The first episode should always set the tone for what's going to come, right? Okay. Well, if you're not a fan of bodily fluids, particularly wee-wee, then you won't enjoy this episode. Okay. This goes back a few years. More than I'd like to think. Anyways, while I was a specialist in the Army, stationed in a desert country, there were three of us, by the way, would hang out in a tent before, we'd go out on missions and stuff, and when we came back to the headquarters, we'd hang out in a tent, right? So there's three of us in the tent. Each of us has our own bunk. And here's the thing. In the middle of the night, if you got to get up to go number one, you have two options. You can either, one, put on your uniform, your boots, grab your weapon, head up to the latrine at the top of the hill, do your business, and then come back. Or you could take an empty water bottle, fill it up, and then go back to sleep. Now, the unwritten rule was when you woke up the next morning, if you had to do the water bottle thing, you would collect your water bottle, take it up to the latrine, and empty it. That kind of was an unwritten rule that each one of us would take care of our own business. Well, we had a officer with us. We'll call him Captain Bake. Now, Captain Bake did the same thing, but he didn't want to take it up. He thought it was our responsibility as enlisted personnel to carry his filled water bottle up and empty it. We kind of protested and said, no, that was your business, sir. You handle it. So he didn't do anything. So the next evening, when we had finished our assignments and we came home and we all hopped in our fart sacks, sleeping bags, and went to sleep. Sometime during the middle of the night, we heard Captain Bake wake up, and he ended up grabbing one of the water bottles that he was going to get a drink. He started to drink, and then he spit it out. Oh, and then we started laughing because he grabbed one of his own used urine-filled water bottles and started to drink it. Well, after that experience, he would always take his water bottles and empty them every morning. Oh, I swear, if I could have died laughing, I would have. I mean, I buried my head in my pillow so hard because I was just bawling. So, lesson learned there. If you have to use a water bottle, make sure you empty it in the morning. So hopefully that'll set the tone for future episodes of My Army Adventures with Chad. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Fred, owner of Fred's Pies, and we got you covered at Fred's Pies. All of Fred's Pies are perfect for eating, for displaying, and yes, for throwing at people. In fact, all of the pies that were recently featured in the horror movie Night of the Living Pies came from me, Fred's Pies. After the movie was over, all of the pies got eaten by the cast, and they just love them. So, if you want to have some of the best pies to eat, display, and then throw at somebody, then grab yourself some of Fred's Pies. They're delicious and out of this world.
Hey again,
Hi.
Chad Bunny Show. Another sponsor spotlight here. We are talking about two great products here. We got Porco's Pork and Beans
Delicious.
and Burp from Crappos. So now you can make noise from both ends. When you eat the pork and beans and you drink a can of Burp, you'll be belching and tooting all day long.
Night of 1,000 trombones.
That's right, night of 1,000 trombones, right? But don't do it in an enclosed environment because, woo, man, open those windows. But yeah, good stuff here, huh?
And don't smoke and cigarettes while you're doing this.
Anne has cigarettes?
And berries.
I didn't know that.
Just cigarette. Don't light the lighter when you're eating this.
Hold on. This is... Wait a minute. It's just... No, that was last week.
Oh, another show. Never mind.
Oh, no. This week, Anne has... What does Anne have? Warning, the contents of this package may cause ruptures? What?
I have no idea what this. I don't know. So don't buy. Never mind. All right. Anne. No, we're not talking about Anne today.
If you don't do this combination, don't use Anne's lighter.
Yeah, don't light it. Okay.
Hello, everybody. With a can of Stinko's beans, you are guaranteed to break wind with every can. We've got lima beans, chili beans, kidney beans, baked beans, lentil beans, and yes, even pork and beans. Minus the pork, of course. These beans will definitely clean you out from the inside. What a relief. Warning, do not consume or use in any closed spaces like elevators, small rooms, and inside cars. So get yourself a can of Stinko's beans and get that stink on.
Hey everybody, Chad Owens here with another episode of Chad Rants. Now this one is from a lady in front of me at a checkout line in a grocery store. I don't know her name, but this is her rant. But then again, it could be our rant too. So anyways, there's two ladies in a checkout line, right? The first one is yakking away on her phone like putting her groceries on the belt while her daughter is looking on, this little cute little girl. Now this lady is talking loudly and swearing up and down about former President Trump, offering her opinions about him. The second lady is waiting in line right behind her, but you can see she's starting to get annoyed with the first lady. Finally, she comments that Biden is no better than Trump, to which the first lady shouts, "How dare you make fun of my president?" and starts swearing at her like, "Nyah." The second lady tells the first lady to pay attention to the clerk who is checking you out and has been trying to get your attention, you stupid fat cow, and to keep your choice words opinions to yourself. First lady puts her phone down and shouts to the second lady, "How dare you swear in front of my child, you..." Another choice word. "I am an American and I can do whatever I want. I have never been so insulted in my life." She then grabs her daughter and storms out of the store without any of her food purchases, which happen to be, cigarettes, a bottle of wine, beer, junk food, and some other choice foods, thus leaving the belt fully loaded. Everyone in the other lanes around heard this and starts clapping and shouting and saying, yeah, leave the store. They too were all annoyed with her obnoxious language and attitude. So, folks, if you have an opinion about somebody, keep it to yourself. When you're in a checkout lane, just check out, right? Just pay attention to the clerk, maybe say hi to the clerk, offer small talk, but don't sit and yak away on your phone and make insulting comments. Oh, brother. Thank you.
Good afternoon, citizens. Officer Reggie, Police Blotter Patrol. Today, I have solved another crime. This one came directly to me while I was working the desk at the office at the station. I think I had body cam footage for this one as well, so let's take a look.
Yes, hello, officer. I would like to complain about this paint that's spilled on my car. Yes, I was driving down the road, minding my own business, when I ran over this paint can, and it spilled all over my vehicle. I would like to file a report. I would like to sue that company that supplied the paint for the damages to my vehicle.
Well, as you will see, or as you saw, this lady complained about paint damage to her vehicle. Well, after a thorough investigation by me, I discovered that she had stolen cans of paint from our local paint shop, and they spilled in her car, and then her fingerprints were all over it. I went back to the paint store and saw the damage, and I put 2 and 2 together and got 5, or no, I put 2 and 2 together, I got 4. And suffice to say, she was a criminal, a stupid criminal, trying to get away with stealing paint and trying to get money from it. So, moral of the story, don't steal paint. Thank you.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Chad and Bunny Show. Okay, good news, bad news. Good news, well, I guess it depends upon your viewpoint, what's good and what's bad. Okay. The good news is that Bunny has been extricated from the door. He is no longer stuck in the door. The bad news is, well, I guess it's still part of good. Well, the bad news is that they had to take him to the hospital. Apparently, he's got slivers and a concussion and a couple of boo-boos. Then there's bad news. Well, that would be 3. All right, so good news, bad news, bad news. Well, the bad news is this episode is over. Of course, then again, it'd be good news if you like segments and skits, because that's all we did in this episode. So, anyways, folks, we got a brand new episode coming up next week, so stay tuned. We hope you enjoyed this one, and if you didn't, well, then, you're never going to be happy. So, until next time, thanks for watching the Chad and Bunny Show. Bye! See you next time.